That was one of the things that
Hey, when you're mad, man, women, hey, they rip into you. We try to be pregnant.
he just went to Ireland and got the dog. Girl put on the nightstand. Why the stats is 49 minutes? Why 59 something minutes?
Really? I hate this.
Okay, for those of us who are here, let me just say good morning again. I'm going to allow the first group to do their presentation this morning. We'll have some discussion about it, give some feedback, and then, of course, we'll take a break after the first presentation, and we resume after the break. Are you hearing me?
Yeah.
Yes. My doctor, you tell me drink water there.
Okay, are you? No, you're gonna be using this. Because it's on your computer. Email it. You could email it to yourself and just open it. Okay, depending on who arrives first, that is between Rosina and Adrian, we'll have that group with all its members present go first, and then in the afternoon, the other group will do their presentation. Is everybody okay with that?
Yes, that's all right. Sure.
Okay. Is there anything that any group needs us to be doing in the meantime while we wait? Any distribution of material?
One question. What type of electronic device does everybody have? Like what type of phone? Or do you have Androids or iPads?
iPhone is Android? No. Which system does the iPhone run on?
The iPhone?
Can it be used for the purpose for which you need it for?
Yeah, it could. The iPhone, yeah, the one that we have. Sure.
Okay, do you need persons to download something in the meantime?
Sure. It's called, hold on. It's called FX Math Solver.
FX Math?
Solver.
What's the last word? What's the last word? Could you repeat it?
Solver. Solver. S-O-L.
FX Math Solver.
Okay, thank you.
I didn't get it.
Math Solver.
Math solver.
FX Math Solver.
I'm not hearing you clearly. Jungle.
Yeah?
What did Aaron say? FX
FX Math Solver.
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 S-O-L-V-E-R.
Yeah, solver.
Solver. Okay, thank you.
Gel pen. That's the reason why. Come on, Rick. Run.
She would tell us. That's why you
What is it?
Rosina's there, Mrs. Foster. Adrian.
It doesn't have to be. It can be someone. I know what you mean.
So you from ready? I use Rick.
Yes.
I
Okay, so Rosina is here, so what we'll do is have her group present first. It's all yours.
Then look at him, bro. Let's see, crafting.
You guys ready? You guys going first? Yeah. If you
Okay.
don't bring him.
He needs breakfast.
Let me see your back, please. Yes, yes, sure.
And their mind's different.
What's his name? Yeah. Oh, the dinner. Speakers. They can be. Oh, they can be.
It's like
You're on Samsung.
That's not charged.
Yeah,
This is
charged.
charged. It's not charged in the chat. So, okay, are we ready?
Tomorrow. Yeah, easy to wait. Unless they'll pay the presentation. At 30%. Right?
Welcome, Adrian.
Morning.
Good morning. How are you doing? Adrian, I think now that this morning two groups are presenting, and we're gonna have one group do the first presentation, and then we go on break, and then we resume for the second presentation. Now, immediately after each presentation, we will discuss it as a group. We'll talk about whatever it is, the software or program that we use, and give some feedback to our colleagues on what they presented. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Rosina?
Yes.
I think we're going to go first because I think Ricky's not feeling well, right?
Yeah.
He'll do his little part. We'll just kind of improvise where he can't talk. Okay. We should send Miss Hunter
I'm going to send it to her afterwards.
Say it again.
We're supposed
Oh,
to.
I forgot to send it.
No, but I have done it up, so she's with. I'll send it to her.
Okay, cool, because I had it written up to send it this morning, so that in case
I saw it.
and then I forgot to send it this morning.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
That's good.
So you're
So
sending
when
it?
you guys are ready.
So yeah, okay, so you'll send the attachment that I sent.
Repeat?
You'll send the attachment that I sent?
Yes, I'm just going
That has the, that has the name and source.
yes, I am going to show you. I'm going to email it to you first before I send it to her.
Oh, no, you can send that Word document. Look, you can send the Word document that I sent to you, because that has the, just take the attachment off, and that actually has the original form
Right,
without our names on it.
right, that's what I was going to say.
Okay, so, I can get my ticket to send it from her, but I don't know what to do. It's already done, it just needs to be sent, I could have did draft.
Hold on 1 second, let me show you what I'm there was something that I added in Rosina?
Yes.
Yes, so I wanted you to see it first before I send it to her, but she said that we can send it after the presentation.
Okay.
So when you're ready,
Okay. Okay, so good morning, class. Just introducing us, I'm Rosina Hartman, and he's Dixon Campbell and Rick Moroni. And we're introducing today a teaching tool that we would like to introduce to you. And we want you to kind of guess what the tool is. So we're going to give you some clues as to what you think and then you can take a guess to what type of tool we're talking about. So one of the clues was the tool that could be used by the general public. I'll give you a couple of minutes, a couple of minutes. Yes, then I'll give you another clue. So it's a tool that can be used by the general public.
Joe was suggesting the calculator.
Calculator. Good guess. Any other guesses?
Donald said the computer.
So, Donald, we want you to just a little bit more of that. So let's say has your own network. So
Hold a minute, please, Rosina. Okay, is your mic muted because we're having problems hearing?
so I have to come closer? Do you need me to come close to you? Hear me now?
No, it's not the volume, it's the quality.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Alright, go again. Yeah.
Okay, so Donald, you're very hot, but we're looking for a little bit more to that definition. So we're going to just ask you To be more specific, so we're gonna give you a little bit more clue. It has its own network. Well, you can guess.
Internet.
Now, we said it is a computer, we're just looking for more specific, so
They're asking for more clues, Rosina.
more clues, okay, so it has its own network.
That's what network.
Internet.
You said the
Say again.
Okay.
Okay, we're back. Keisha,
Yes?
can you hear us?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay. You can hear us?
Yes?
All right.
Yeah.
Did everybody else get the copy of everybody else seeing? Yes, okay. So, Rick said, what you said, Rick?
For it to work, all devices need to be connected to it.
So remember, we're looking for specific, language to a computer.
The program internet.
Say that again.
Internet.
You said internet already.
Programming. Program.
Programming.
Programming.
No.
Yeah.
It's a program.
So listen now,
Must
listen to
know.
our clues. Listen to our clues. So it could be held by, we're gonna give you a couple more minutes. It could be used by the general public. It has its own network. The information it contains is within, and it can connect to any device. Alone. Alone.
A cell phone?
A USB software.
Okay, so Keisha, do we want to do the activity or do you want to give them the answer? Is the activity going to help them?
All right, let us see.
No cheating, Keezy.
All right, I hear the answer.
You heard the answer? What did he say?
What was the answer?
Standalone computer programs.
Yeah, so just standalone computer. Okay.
Oh, jeez. It didn't even.
No,
I'm
that's
sorry.
pen and paper.
Everybody else is
Yeah.
not the program, but just the standalone computer. So the standalone computer is a tool that can be used by the general public. It has its own network. It's information, the information it has is contained within it, and it connects to its own device. Okay, so Keisha's gonna give us just do another activity.
All right. Found this this video to share with us today. Some of us might be a bit, timid to use technology in our classroom. Some persons are not really comfortable using technology. So hopefully, when you see this video, you will get some conviction that you can use technology in your classroom.
But they have too much to learn as it is, and they need to learn the basics before entering technology. But little do they know that most students entering their classes are already familiar with technology and use it regularly at home. By the time most children get to kindergarten, they already know how to use a smartphone, computer, or iPad, even if it is just to play a game. So, since children are already so familiar with technology, why can't we use it in the classroom? What about the fact that technology is becoming more and more prominent in today's society? Don't you think we need to start preparing students for our technology-based society? But how do we do this with 5-year-olds in kindergarten, you ask? Easy. There are hundreds of ways technology is used in the classroom. Yes, in the kindergarten classroom. In my class, I use a smartboard almost every day. I put sentences with incorrect punctuation on the board and ask students to come up, take a pen, and correct the mistakes. This allows students to learn from each other. Students love writing on the smartboard. I also do this during our math lessons. Students understand math better when they can go to the smartboard and draw 2 more bananas or crossing out 3 cookies. I have also found that using iPads is very effective. There are dozens of apps available designed to teach addition, subtraction, spelling, and writing through fun games. If there's not an app for that, students can always go on the internet and find hundreds of more educational games. I know what you're thinking. How do I get iPads for my entire class? Easy. Again, apply for a creative. People and businesses are eager to get money to help put technology in their classroom. There are too many possibilities for growth and learning technology that it would be a shame not to use it in your classroom too.
Okay.
Some teachers may say,
Alright, so there we have it. So even if you are worried, how can you get certain technologies in your classroom, as the video suggested, we have businesses that are interested in helping the education system, as in putting in resources to make technology available to our students. Alright, so we are going to continue our presentation.
Okay, now I will talk about the advantages and disadvantages of using a standalone computer. As everybody knows, when you're on a wireless network, there's much traffic. So when you're using a standalone computer, it will operate much faster as you're able to use that computer, and you'll be able to perform tasks much quicker. The potential for viruses being downloaded into your computer is decreased, and also the time it takes for system upgrades is reduced as well. As you don't need to update the whole system with just one computer that you need to update. The whole network is just one computer you need to update. Some of the disadvantages. Can anybody give me any other, what they think would be another advantage of using a standalone computer?
Can we go off the board? Off? We're on the monitor, we just see the monitor right now.
Can we see everybody else?
Yeah, yep. So just keys it would be fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's good. So anyone has any other advantages that you know that of using?
I don't know, personality and personality easy.
Alright. Donald said that you can
You can make
personalize.
it more personal, like suited to whatever your needs are. That's the case. I guess.
Good. Alright. You heard that one, Rosina?
Free.
I'm gonna let MJ.
Did you guys hear what Donald said about?
Okay, we can't hear you. We keep on getting disconnected straight for us, so we just came back up again.
Right.
So yes, Donald, could you give us your examples again, or your advantages again?
I was saying, I'm guessing that you could make it more personal, as in you can personalize it to suit your needs. And,
Yeah,
you know,
that's correct.
yeah, something of the sort.
Any other advantages?
Doma said that you can work offline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be one, yeah. Can
If it's
you,
a laptop. So Crystal said if it's a laptop, then you can carry it to wherever you're going. It's more portable. Crescentiana, do you have any advantages? Adrian, you have any advantages? Of a standalone computer?
In terms of security, I think that's an advantage.
Yes. Okay,
okay,
so we're now gonna move on to our disadvantages of a standalone computer.
obviously, it's restricted to one user as you only have the one computer. Accessibility is limited, and more expensive and time consuming when making connections to other devices, as you have to do it individually, and you have to do upgrades to different software. You have to update each software individually, which can be time consuming.
Any other disadvantages you can think of? I thought of one on the way up here, because I thought if we couldn't get connected to our laptop, then the disadvantage is that the battery life is gone. So that was a disadvantage. If you go to use your laptop and the life on the, the battery has died, so that's the disadvantage. Any other disadvantages of standalone computers? So standalone computers could be laptops or just your computer at desk, your computer at your desk. So any other disadvantages anyone could think of?
They have a short lifespan.
They have a short lifespan, yeah. Yeah.
I think
That's the second.
might.
Go ahead, Adrian.
Yeah, I'm looking at the cost effectiveness of these devices, especially when it comes to troubleshooting and repairs. I think they can be a bit more on the expensive side.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. I'm not sure what's going on with my system. This is like the sixth time I'm getting disconnected. So I didn't even hear your presentation.
Alright, we're doing, the tool that we're using, we're presenting this morning is on standalone computers, as in learning or teaching using standalone computer software. We were just going through the advantages and disadvantages of using this tool. So we are.
I'm sorry. We keep getting disconnected.
Just to interject for a quick sec, I went to our IT department and it seems like the system run is fused since we shut down and shut off, so now I'm just having to keep reconnecting every time it drops off until they get it fixed.
Said Lucia Crescentiana?
Yeah, I didn't hear. What did you say?
No, I said, well, Rosina, I'm filling in Crescentiana on what we have been doing so far. So I was just saying that we're on to the disadvantages of using this tool. Right? And Rick, you could probably give two of the advantages so that Crescentiana doesn't feel left out, that she wasn't here for some of the presentation.
So what I was saying, one of them is you're restricted to the one computer. Everything is dependent on that one computer.
You wanted the advantages?
Disadvantage.
Right, and then now we are on to the disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Advantage. Oh, the advantages were, they operate faster than using a wireless network based on the fact that there's less traffic as you're only using that one computer. And security, the potential for viruses is decreased. So those are the two advantages that we looked at for standalone computer.
And Adrian was then giving us a disadvantage before we got cut off.
I was pointing to the fact that the maintenance or troubleshooting, right, might be a bit expensive.
Yes.
Okay, Adrian.
Yes.
Well, as you can see, we are having some technical problems this morning. So we're just
Yes.
giving them a few minutes to reconnect.
Okay, no problem.
Sorry guys, we're having technical difficulties in a moment.
Okay, no problem. Class, let me just assure you that I understand what is happening. Do not allow it to change what you are planning to do. I will just wait until you reconnect for the class to continue. Okay?
Sure. All right.
Right.
Thank you. Yeah.
And we'll try as best as possible to ensure that everybody is in the conference before we begin whatever it is that we're presenting on this. All right?
Okay, so we did hear what Adrian said, and yes, it can be very time consuming.
Could you hold on? I noticed Crescentiana seems to be having greater difficulty than even Bermuda.
Okay.
So I'm not sure. I guess we should continue.
She's down? She's
Right,
down?
She's not here. So she's gonna probably end up missing out most of today's presentation. But I think we can go ahead in the meantime.
Now, the other thing is, are you recording? And so we're not recording, that's the other thing. So I don't know if that means that our part of it doesn't get recorded in the video.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shall we hang up and record? On the recording side, that's where we keep on disconnecting.
Yeah.
Even though you're the one calling into the bridge, you're not being recorded?
Yeah.
Okay, there.
So IT person there. Okay, so our IT person, we're gonna try to call you back again on the recording. So let us call you back one more time, okay?
All right, thanks.
Just hang up.
been waiting, and we're now waiting for Bermuda to rejoin us.
Okay, so I guess it's not just me disconnected.
No, you're not the only person having difficulty this morning. Both you and Bermuda are having difficulty this morning.
Okay, because I'm getting a headache from it.
I'm sorry, my dear.
Relax.
Okay, we're back.
All right, thank you.
That's good.
Welcome back.
All right.
Gone again?
Yeah.
We have presentation for other this week. Yes, group for tomorrow. Like everybody else is.
Hello?
Hello?
All right.
Is everybody else back?
Then is everyone else back?
Except for Santiana.
Miss Santiana was up just now.
Yeah, but Miss Hunter said that we can continue.
Okay. All right, we might still get cut off. The tax person thinks she fixed the problem, but she's not the tax person that's supposed to be doing it. All right, okay, so let's explore our standalone computer. So if everyone can get to a computer, that would be good. Can everyone get to a computer? Donald,
Hello?
are you at a computer? Or
Yes,
laptop?
I'm right in front of one.
At-
Everyone has one here.
Okay, and Adrian, you're fine?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to see how we can use the standalone computer, and everyone's got one, right? So we're going to go to a site. So if you can listen, or Keithia, can you write it on the board? Write the site on the board so that those that learn or that might not be able to hear us can know what site we're going to. So if you go to www.KHAN Academy. Academy.org.
Could I have the address again, please?
www.can, that's KHAN Academy.
Okay.
.org. Does everyone have it? Miss Sandiana?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here now.
If you can put the, go on your computer and put that site in. Kristen. No. Yes. For what? Okay, so we're just waiting for Crystal to get on. And we're going to go on to. Okay, so we're going to go on that site. So if you click on the site, you should come up with, just go to Khan Academy. And go to the site, and it should be, you should have a green face that comes up. Let me know when you have it.
Yes.
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah, I have it.
Okay, so you should have green. Go to hands. Yeah. So we talked about the advantages and disadvantages. We're having some disadvantages here. But anyway, everyone should have a green site when they come up. And so from the green site, we're asking you to then click on to the first item, because I can't see because our people are still down.
No.
Wait a minute, let me see.
Oh, I don't know what this is.
Zena,
Yes,
you want me to show them?
yes, you can. So we're going to explore Does it come up blue?
This right here?
It's come up green. Let's not get confused.
Alright, Zena?
So, okay, so you got green, and then, so we're gonna just take some time to explore this program using our standalone computers. We can go through, and I'm just trying to remember by memory, because all of our standalone computers are using one of their disadvantages right now because we can't get them to operate as we want them to. So, you should have green, and then you click on that first option. And then at the top, it says, subject. Does everyone see subject
Yeah.
at the top? No, we just want
Alright,
to
so
click
they're
down.
signing in, Rosina.
Sorry.
They're signing in?
Yes, they have to
So-
sign in with their email.
Okay, so did we pick the subject of math first? Yeah. And you can send it. Did you get it? Okay, now you can't get it. So that's what you want to do.
They already signed in already,
It's
right?
the easiest.
The email of already.
Okay, so everyone, has everyone, okay, let's do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay, I know it. Yeah.
Hey.
Is everyone, okay, yeah.
And it's,
So everybody, we're just exploring, if you go into this Khan Academy, choose math, and then you notice that it has subjects, foundation, it has K to 12th grade, and then it has high school and beyond. So we're gonna kind of explore the subject under math, under the high school and beyond.
and two contact.
So, okay, so, yes, that's exactly, yeah. Who else doesn't have that? So if we can explore some of these different subjects, you see the high school and beyond, we're gonna just go through each and just kind of talk about, you can choose any two subjects maybe, or just one subject and then choose areas within that subject that you want to learn something about, and then kind of explore Khan Academy on your standalone computer. So just kind of explore what kinds of things you can do on Khan Academy with your computer, because everybody can do something different. So everyone doesn't have to stick with the one. The advantages of having your standalone computer is you can, everyone can go on whatever subject they're interested in. So we're just asking you to explore on your standalone computer this site. Maybe it's a full user. Yeah. Maybe the computer really uses it. Just go by that ball, it's easier to read. And then they have to work fast. Okay, so what's some of the things that we're coming up with? What's some of the topics that we're looking at? Sounds like people are enjoying the site so far. Everyone's going to different areas. What you're doing?
I was actually asking algebra.
Okay, well, it took a little while to get in. Like this here.
Straight videos.
Well, we just did the other two. He's the one. She had no.
It's nice work. All my
It's the easiest questions. They're going to take questions like that. Give questions. Yeah, that's it. This will be.
I hear from the camera. This is what I talked to a lot of.
That's right.
We know how to take derivatives if I apply the derivative of greater to x squared, I get 2x.
Are you making out Adrian?
Oh, is that MK exponential and MK percent that minus no.
Okay, that right. You try that road, plug it back. So you can go on the. Yeah, probably don't do that. No time. They give me a lot of explanation.
It's gotten bigger. That's
Well,
what.
good, can I explain? And right, we should just say, go out to a category.
Yeah, the means at 7 miles an hour.
And this is good. Miss Tatiana, how you making out?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Adrian, you okay?
Yeah, sure.
See where you're supposed to answer? Then you try it And if you want some hints, you can click on the blue. Now, they get, they want to know what you do. So you can teach yourself, you can teach your children before they go to school. Okay, that's what, and keep track of the progress. It probably wasn't wrong. I just had it on that. Started doing the scratch pad. They'll put you on again.
Yeah.
I like the fact that it's free. Did you all notice that this site is free? So you can use it to do your teaching or learning.
This free teacher has been the myth. So I want to pick
Okay, so we'll give you a couple more minutes to explore.
Yeah, I see pass as category 1.
Really? I forgot to get pictures of Captain. Well, she must have passed away. We had a smooth secret. The Brook over game? I never bought it, she passed, right? It's a Brook over game?
No, I don't think so.
Apparently like the other. Hello? Very good, you should have. Hello?
Yeah, well,
Okay, we're gonna give you a couple more minutes to look at, an expo site. Then we're gonna ask you to kind of share with us, what you learned or what you find interesting. and whether you thought the site would be useful in the agreement.
It's down by Florida.
Let's see that one. Oh, I just got out too.
Is it that way? I think.
Are you there?
Hello?
Are you there?
That's probably so. So what's this like this on Wednesday?
On Monday.
Monday,
Yeah.
on Monday, it was they didn't tell us to start. But that's still on.
She's trying to come in.
No, show your examples first, or you just always just
Okay, go come on this far. Now go up again. You have any questions? Go through other questions. Go keep on going back till you get to the.
Let's speak that.
Okay, so go
go
in there again.
So it's a discussion.
Then go to manager. You're in coach? No. Oh, you're in subject learning methods, right? Subject. So what's in here? Do you hold your breath? That makes sense. You're doing it again?
You don't have to do skill tests first, so they can see where they are.
Yeah. Cause it should be, yeah, here. Remix that, what was that? So this tells you how to do it. Looking. Right, so then click on that. So this, and then he gives you actually how to do it. So do the original so everything. And then do a video.
So the origins tell you where it
Right,
came
so
from.
listen to the video. And everything has a video.
What I want to do in this video is think about the origins of algebra.
The black person?
Origins
He's
algebra.
like,
And the
see,
words,
so she's doing the linear one
the
now.
ideas that
She's doing
algebra
a linear.
represents comes
So you
from,
can start with the one that's gonna be more interesting. So go back. Go to linear. That's what she's doing now, which is really nice. So solving simple equations. So she's doing that. So yeah, just.
and we have a question. We have this history mask. Question mark on this one. Here. And we also have a bunch of I guess we call them 1 kilogram masses. These are all each a 1 kilogram mass. And my question.
It's just more UK. No, it's telling me, it's dropping me.
Yeah,
Is it
everybody-
UK?
Everybody's on.
Is it UK then? But the cream was on there. As well? The cream was on there. The cream was on there. No, but I'm not really focusing on it. No, it's just a part of. I didn't really look at that. I did, should to. Does it split up just, is it split up to high school and beyond, so that's like middle school?
So you guys said that.
Oh,
Go ahead.
As a key.
Say the
So
one
you can
that
do a
was-
whole one, so it's here. So you can see your phone
I
there.
didn't know her accent.
Okay, hello, everyone.
Hi.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay, so we want to kind of share what you learned or some things that you found on the program when you was exploring. What are some of the things that you found interesting on the site? Crystal, you want to go first? Oh, sure.
What did you just say?
So we're going to get them to share what they learned during the exploring when they was exploring by themselves. Just see what they learned, anything interesting, and they can share with us. And Crystal's going to go first.
I liked how they give you a history of the subject matter or the content, meaning where algebra started, and they went to basically who was the founder of algebra and what they used it for in the early days. And then what I find quite useful is that they Would you mute it, please?
Hey Britt, how are you? Good, looks like we have a game going on here. Not a game yet.
Hi, everyone, we're back again. So Crystal's just finishing sharing.
Yeah, Kristen.
Continue. Okay, so Crystal's going to continue.
Oh, I was just saying that I thought it was a very useful tool in terms of task preparation, because it allows you to take a practice task with like GMATs and SATs. So that was a very good thing, and I like how they had different point systems where you earn badges, which lets you know whether or not you've mastered the subject matter.
Okay. She found some more information that I didn't know about, so that was good in her exploration. Adrian, you want to share with us something that you found on the site when you was exploring?
Yes, I came across an interesting category, recreational math.
Okay.
So I was looking through that category, and I came across doodling and puzzles, brain teasers, some interesting activities, really nice, really fun. Yeah, so it's very interesting.
Yeah, that was good, yeah. Chris Santiana, while you're with us, can you share with us anything that you found on the site? Interesting or not so interesting?
Well, I was just looking at some advice they were giving on being a coach, and they were saying that you can have sessions in the classroom where you can have some students who are ahead of the class. They can work on Khan Academy, or those who are far behind, I can set up work for them using Khan Academy so that they can sit and work while I work with other students in groups. So I was just looking at how I could manipulate that.
Yeah, that's good. Donald?
All right. The thing I found very interesting about the site is kind of how they encourage the students, because whether or not you get the question right, there's always something there that still spurs you on to say, you know, you can do it, just take your time and relax, you'll eventually get the problem out. I like that.
Yeah. Jomo, anything interesting?
Well, there's a different topics over there, and also found started exploring different subject areas also on the site, which I found interesting as well.
Okay. And Aranthus, I guess that you'll be the last one. Anything you found when you was exploring? We're sharing one standalone computer, so we had to share between us. So each person had to go on separately. So Aranthus, if you could share with us what you.
I actually can attest to what Donald said. You know, it was nice that they gave. If a student couldn't get a particular problem, they gave them something that they can actually work with, and then it goes them up to the next. So that was actually very, very helpful. And as I couldn't get as far as I wanted to, but because we had the shirt, but that was one of the main things I thought was really important. Because children have to have that incentive to say, yeah, I can actually do this, and that's one of the main things that I do.
Okay. Kesey, you want to share what you learned when we were exploring?
All right. I found a lot of things. One, you have different. Suppose I want to just see video. I have that option. Suppose I know how to do a particular topic, so I don't need to see a video, but I need to do some questions. Also have that option.
Sorry, what's that?
If you decide that you knew how to do it and you started and you got stuck somewhere or the other, there is a little video inserted there where you can just quickly look at it and refresh your mind or clear up a misconception and you go again. Also, they keep track of what you have been doing. So I did a question yesterday, I got it wrong, and logging on today again, it showed me that yes, you got one wrong yesterday. So it's a continuation, it's a follow-up, so you see your progress, etc. Those are some of the things I found out. Hello? Cynthia. Anybody there?
Yeah, but right now. Yeah, but now. But you think from the years happen as I look for about 10 seconds, everybody just stays. This is now one position, so it's there. So.
Yeah, right.
Somebody alive, you know, turn. So, some turn into the
But I didn't realize it.
all three people turn as I just look by and just so. And nobody One person with an intention.
Could you mute it first, please? Okay.
Where's that mean?
Adrian, are you there?
Yes.
This discussion is on the side. I remember last week when I did doodling, I got the impression that nobody wanted to even look at doodling as part of mathematics. I was actually pleasantly surprised when you mentioned doodling as one of the things you saw. Did you actually play around with it any at all, or did you just see it?
I was browsing through and looking at the categories, so I didn't spend much time on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that you will find some time to go
Yeah,
back
I'm gonna.
and look at the recreational math, and not just you, but others in here, you know, who probably do not spend much time with recreational math.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Okay. Bermuda, are you with us?
Yes.
Okay, so we were just finishing up with pizza. We got you in the middle of just when you were saying correcting. You can go back and check, watch the videos. So we got that far.
Do you want me to go through one concept, teach one concept?
Okay, so did we get everybody? Miss Hunter, did you want to share what you learned, or did you actually have an opportunity to go on the site?
I did go on the site, but somebody already shared, I think Crystal it was, that said you could create a class and have students. Was it Crystal?
No.
Or Rosina?
No, I think it was Crescentiana. Crescentiana said it.
She was, yeah, with the coach.
Rosina. Sorry, I meant Crescent. Right, so that was actually what I was looking at. I noticed that to begin working with the site, it tried to find, I don't know if you can call it diagnostic, but it tried to find out the level at which you were operating. And I think that is actually a good part of having a website that you're going to begin to work with. It gets to know you a bit and then introduces ideas that would be at your level, I suppose.
Okay, so now that you can see how if we each have our own standalone computer, we can always explore different things that's available on the network. But we all can do it all separately and then learn something as a group. So now Keith is going to show us how we can use the same tool, the standalone computer, and teach you something off the standalone computer. Okay, Keith.
Alright. This topic near equation can be taught using this tool and so much more. Now it's quite interactive. I say this, you can use this up to grade 6. The aim here is to make the purple pie. They want to know how much does the purple pie weigh. Now, how would we know how much the purple pie weighs? What do you think I need to do?
Okay, so Keithia, can we turn to the board or?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So you're under linear equations, right? Oh, she can teach you. Okay.
All right, that's good.
Right, so pardon me?
Go ahead. Start. What's the subject we're doing?
John. That's a concept. And they give you words and sentences at the bottom there, here, right? And they're saying that the purple pie here represents x, and we have 5. So we have x plus 5, and you want to find what x is. So we're going to see how you can find basically what the purple pie, how much purple pie weighs. Alright, so I was just asking, how do you think we can, using the scale here, and I'm quite sure we have some idea of what balance is all about. Right, so I want to know how much this purple pie weighs. What do you think I do? Alright, Donald.
Alright,
1 second. Just think very simple.
Very simple. Okay. Alright. Since I want to find how much the purple pie is,
Yes.
I guess what I'll do, I'll keep subtract. I have to take off. Keep subtracting one weight. I can call it a weight.
And why do you want to subtract?
Because eventually what I want out is the pie on one side being equal to some amount of weight on the other side.
Right, so you want the pie by itself.
Yes.
Adrian, so he said that we want the pie to be by itself on one side of it, the balance. Alright? Now, Adrian, how do you think we can get this pie by itself? What are we going to do?
Whatever you remove from one side, you will remove it from the next side.
Suppose we just take off 1. You have the minus 1 here, you have the plus 1 here, as you can see. So if I take off 1, you notice that the balance is not balanced, right? So
Right.
therefore, how do you think we can make it balanced? Right?
Take one from the other side.
Right. So that is now balanced. But Mr. Purple Pie is still not by himself. So right, so we keep taking off 1 in a balance, right?
Right.
Right.
So Mr. Purple Pie is by himself on the balance, right? And so we can easily state how much he weighs, right? And how much he weighs, class?
5.
Right, so therefore, my x is equal to 5. And of course, you can check your answer, and it is correct. So that is one concept you teach in your class.
Okay, sure.
And so this, right? So let me go back.
Can you change this one? Something like this?
Does everyone see what is happening so far?
Yes.
The higher I'm doing. Everybody was there. Yeah. We have to have 2. You have to take 2. Everybody. Right. So I put -2 in there? That is good. No. Yeah, I think I will. This is so do you what you just gave us now? That's why that's good. The slide take it. So the answer is I was going to give you original. And you can't figure out 2 here. I don't think we're in. I've got an F here. Not for 5. But it is. I got you, but you can watch it.
Yeah, actually, actually.
Okay, just a minute. Okay, well. Yeah, 5 equals 5, but it's a good seeing something that maybe
Oh, I'm not finding where it originally came from.
Take the 5, you can see 5, couple 5, is axis is 5.
Intuition. And we can go on and on. And this, by the way, what are some of the concepts do you see coming out here using this tool? What using this balance and where you can actually see what is happening.
Alright, I guess I'm guessing two of the concepts that are there are the concepts of an equation and transposition.
Alright, but what about what misconception would be created using this tool? That people students normally make this.
Bring something across, but
They don't know. They said bring something across, but they don't know. But what is what are they now able to see? What is the right thing? Instead of bringing something across. Yes, they say that they're balancing. So how do they balance it? What? Right, if you take away one, you have to. Another important thing. Why didn't I add one instead of subtract?
Yeah, I wanted to increase and subtract.
Look at yes, that's good. Look again and tell me. An equation right here.
Oh, I didn't add one.
Right.
Well, I guess. Well, I guess it's the same concept of the whole scale thing. I mean, if you want to know how much you weigh, you scale to find what you weigh. You will have to be by yourself. So
Right.
in the same manner, if you want to find the value of one thing, you have to be on one side by yourself to sort of equal to, I guess. I'm not sure.
Yes, but you still haven't answered. Anybody else want to give it a try? Why didn't I add one?
Why did you add one? What was the question?
Yes.
What was the question? Why did you not
Why did I add one? Why did I subtract one instead of adding one? Based on I don't want any right.
We're trying to find out higher.
Huh?
We're trying to find higher.
Yes, you want to find pi, but why didn't I add one here?
If you add one,
Because if I add one here, and then add one here, to the balance.
Right.
Right, the point I was trying to make is, we do the opposite here. The students would see that. So, but for multiplying, we do the opposite. So that's another concept that could come out here. But further down the line, we could linear equations where we are multiplying, where we have multiplication involved. So that's just what I was just trying to say. We were adding one here, so we subtract and subtract. So that students can easily transition from the diagram, the problem itself, x plus 1 equals 5. And also, I don't know if you noticed down here, they actually show you the actual step there. So it's not just the balance being shown, but you have the steps shown here. Where you take away one from both sides. So that's one concept. You can go ahead in your spare time and see how useful this tool can be in teaching other concepts. Okay.
Okay, so Kizzy, you finished?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so we now have explored our tool, which is the standalone computer. We were able to, we first of all give you a clue as to maybe thinking as to what we were going to be talking about, advantages of using the standalone computer and get stored on the system or a program on the standalone computer, each person doing their own exploration first, and then we went through teaching using the standalone computer. So hopefully you went away with using two types of tools, but the main tool we wanted to share with you is if you have your standalone computer, you can take it with you. If you have your laptop, you can take it with you and you can be exploring, or it's very useful because it has its own network and all the information is contained in it, and it connects to any of its own devices. So if you needed to print the information, you can do that, and it can be used by anybody. So hopefully you learned a whole bunch about how to use your standalone computer and how it can be used for teaching. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for your time. So let me say thanks to the first group for presenting. I'm going to invite other members of the group and persons, those who presented now can also join in. You're free to join in the discussion. First of all, let's look back at what the assignment asked for. Does everybody have their assignment close by? Does everyone have that? For the group that presented, I just wanted to ask, which grade level do you say the content that you were teaching was geared towards? While we wait for the response, I'm gonna ask other members, Adrian, those here at Mona, and those persons who are not presenting, can you give some feedback, general feedback to the persons who presented just now?
Can you rotate the camera again?
Can you rotate the camera on the class?
So much feedback. I mean,
You did the usefulness, you did the limitations, also topics, concepts, mathematics.
You want the feedback?
Explore.
What's your friend?
I think. Yeah, you guys
This
did
is assignment 3.
I know. You guys did everything. Yeah. If it wasn't for the internet, shit, yeah. Yeah, you guys touched usefulness you did.
Veronica, you were saying?
I'm saying, I think, I'm looking at what, in the presentation, it says, you know, the usefulness of the two, the limitations, the possible topics and concepts. From what I have seen, they
Adrian with us?
Yeah, still here.
Presentation, I'm simply gonna ask them to call directly to us. It won't be recorded, but hopefully it will solve the problem of being constantly cut off. Yeah, Bermuda? Yeah, Bermuda.
Back.
I'm going to try something. We're gonna try bypassing the recording. And so we're gonna check to see if just calling us directly, we have the class without recording, if it will stop the interruptions.
It doesn't. We told them, but they're going to give us, when we go on our break, they said they will upload, they will fix it. That he's going to, reboot.
Bravo, yeah.
Yeah,
Reboot
everything's
when we
right.
go on our break. They're going to reboot when we go on our break because it's not working in either of the recordings, whether it's recording or not.
Alright, I'm not getting any feedback from your colleagues, not as yet.
Oh, we were. I'm sorry. I was waiting for Rhonda to finish. Oh, okay.
I think. It's not asking you to grade your colleagues, I'm simply asking you to give some feedback.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I was just waiting for Rhonda to finish. I thought the program that they had done was it looks like it's a very useful application. I like that it was versatile in the sense that students and teachers both could learn from it.
All right, would we call this a website probably?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
Is it free?
Yeah, it's free.
So wouldn't a suggestion, I guess. It's free. You don't have to pay for it. I guess most websites you have to pay for it. So I would consider it a website, yeah. Not
It is a
what
web-
I'm saying, it's active.
Yes. But if you listen to his story, he doesn't want to. Tell me again. I just need this. 3 degrees from Camay to get to things because they have all that available.
Pretty sure when you think 80 grand a year.
If you go and you go without being smart, you're passionate. Because you start
You get like a 14, 15 messages, get a fair amount of people with scholarship.
because what you think.
Could we mute it for a bit, please?
What could be the school? What's the last? Okay, that's. But I think. Nothing was good.
So cut off without the mute. On mute.
Hello?
There's just me.
Is Hunter?
Oh, she's on mute.
For a bit, please.
Okay.
She's cutting in and out when she's talking. You can't.
Anna? Crystal. Crystal, oh sorry. Yes, Crystal. You were ready
Sorry.
to
No, we didn't, oh, you didn't hear what I said? No.
Could you repeat, please?
Sure. No, I was saying I like that, because I think you said it's the website that they had chosen was versatile enough where teachers and students both could use it as a learning tool or for a tool for development. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay. I thought it was easy enough that even someone who is I guess not as an advanced learner could also transition through the program where basically it was another part that I hadn't shared about, but it gave you hints. So it didn't actually just give you the answer, it actually gave you hints which made it more of a progression towards you learning more, which I thought was a good thing.
Anyone else? Thank you, Crystal.
I think that the site, I think it was very interactive. You could actually bring up a scratch board. You could actually check your answers. And you have videos as well. So I think it's a really interactive site, which is very good for students.
was kind of stating.
Alright, so we'll hear from Jomo first. Yes, basically. Ignore the interruptions due to technical difficulties.
I'm going to like the presentation, like how the fact it started with standalone. I just said that the fact that it started out with standalone and then I got to out instead of another project on the back.
Right, and it's not muted, and I'm not sure if you know this is actually not very good. That's the first thing. But, I'm sure to do it the way this is. I like that it was carefully organized for the students to navigate through this.
Princeton is back to the normal schedule.
I'm not sure if you can see my concern.
And the same book. Additional SMC is Chicago, then Duke University, and it's Massachusetts Institute of Technology. They actually built the same 7 and 7. Duke's tuition is $25,000, and the is $43,000.
I don't know that.
It's just tied to the University of Pennsylvania.
Yeah. And Penn State, that Penn State, isn't it? That's Penn State. So much of this.
It's not Penn State. It's not the state.
Princeton during 40,000.
And stay
And
with
that's
us.
the rules.
Alright, you're back with us?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try my best to be, what's the word? As diplomatic as possible, but at the same time getting across to you what I'm thinking. Now, I understand your group was initially planning to do some work with a software that we were not all able to access. And I was telling Kezia just now that I liked the organization of the presentation where you started out, you did your introduction, we had an idea of what we were to expect, and then of course you had students go on. You told us about the benefits and some of the disadvantages, and you allowed students to participate in the discussion because of course we know students have knowledge about what we're doing prior to coming to this class. Also, when we went to the website, you allowed students to explore the website, which is important. It is important to get a feel of how students are able to manage a website and so on. Now, as you progressed or proceeded through your presentation, I was kind of expecting that you would define for us the concept area, and you did that. And then, of course, show us the tool you are using to teach that concept. And so you went into looking at solving simple equations with the, what did you call the tool? it's a balance, but did they have a special name for it on the website?
Yeah.
But we use the balance and try to explain. I do believe that you did the way this. I'm not sure if it's a software or if it's an application, but what it did, it allowed students to manipulate algebraic equation in a manner that seemed concrete. It did add meaning to what students could understand from an equation and so on. I expected to hear a little more about the solution of an equation in terms of what does it mean, and be looking at the different aspects of, you're talking about your variable, the solution, what it means, and so on. I'm still questioning in my head whether what you used was a website that would allow students to go through and do math as well as other subjects, or was it a program that allowed you to explore math concepts in a particular way? So if a teacher were teaching, they could simply go through and say they're teaching solving simple equations, and I didn't get the feeling that we were engaged so much in what you were doing at that point. So if you were teaching us to, one, use the software, or I'm not sure how to categorize it, or if we were learning about simple equations, I didn't get the feeling that the others of us were as engaged as we would like. Yes, you allowed us to explore the website, but in terms of taking our content, I did ask what level did you pitch it at, and I'm still waiting for a response on that.
Because I thought that we were supposed to introduce a program that can be used in our professional, when we're teaching.
Right, that's fine.
Right.
And that's a clear understanding, I think.
Right. Then now, we try to use it to show how a particular concept can be taught.
And you were teaching what grade?
I was saying that we could put this at the grade 7 or the grade 6.
But grade 6 would not be for us because we are doing a secondary program, right? So when you said grade 7, okay.
Yeah. This number for grade 7 because these questions can actually come to.
Yeah, grade 7. I know grade 7 and grade 8.
Right.
So would be solving simple equations.
Right. So the concept was that for linear equation, the concept was that we want to get one particular, we want to get the variable on one side, by itself. And the only way to do that is by doing the opposite.
Okay.
So we're showing them that if we subtracted, what will happen, and if we added, what will happen, and what should we do to the other side, if we should do it on one side or the other.
Fair enough. And so I just expected to see a little more involvement on the part of the other persons involved. Because if that is the case, you could have also done the presentation using Sketchpad, as you had said you wanted to do, because we were not necessarily using what you were using. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, which is why at one point I asked you, how do we get to where you are at to be able to use it as individual students? Which would create an experience for us as students using the software or whatever it is.
But yes, I did not give everybody the opportunity to actually go on and do this linear equation. But I was just introducing them to it, saying that, alright, so yes, maybe I should have taken them to it.
So in future, I'm hoping that as you present to a class, and for those groups who are to present later on, that as much as is possible. Do you remember that at one point, sorry to start a different discussion, in the assignment I asked you to ensure that whatever you're going to use is available to everyone. Now, based on what you did, it was available. So why not let them use it? You get where I'm going?
Oh, they should have sent it before.
Right.
No,
So,
she's just saying.
yes, it was good that you took us through, but was it possible for us to get onto the same place? The website is right in front of us. Get onto the same place and solve a few on our own, just to make sure that we're comfortable with it. All right? So please engage your audience just a little more when you get to the crux of what you are presenting. All right? Any questions, any further comments?
Just that I think you can hear me?
Yes, we are, clearly.
Yeah, you were actually a program.
Sorry, it's a program.
Yeah.
Thank you, Adrian. That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. All right. So when you enter a website, you're saying that you're actually using a program?
It depends. Well, if the website just takes you to a particular link, then it is a website. But this particular website depends on a program construct to actually allow you access to software as well as videos and so on.
She just slaps on my video. She just figure it from me one and we'll take it out. And I'm a friend. She should just talk on it. So, well, I said, yeah, they want to consider the slashing. Yeah, no, I just like, just the way I fish. I paid 12 hours. That's why we're
Rosina?
Yes.
Any response to my comments? Feel free to respond.
I take your advice because I understood when we did this part, we were trying to kind of focus on the standalone computer, but also get her Kezia to teach from that perspective. So again, I guess we just didn't think about involving the students to get them to actually answer. So I kind of can agree and understand your suggestion.
And always remember that in this environment, you're free to disagree with what I've said. It is not gospel.
We did agree. We understand. I think you agree, right?
Yes.
Yeah, as we were going through the presentation, I think we were always trying to get the student to interact. I just think that this last part, we just
and that's what I realized, because you did involve us up to a point, and I thought that by us exploring the site, you were saying, get prepared for what is coming. But after you prepared us, you kind of cut us out of what we were really supposed to be doing, which was, to me, the most critical part of that. All right? But
Can I ask you a question, Mrs. Hunter?
Sure. I'm afraid.
Is this geared to the teacher or to the student?
If what is geared to the teacher or to the student?
I guess because in my current one, I was thinking when we said professional development, we were doing something that would help as a learning tool for the teacher.
Right,
I mean,
but even then, those in your professional development session become your students for the day. They may not be students at
right. Okay,
right. So not so much that you are teaching them new content, but you are allowing them to become comfortable with using the software to teach that content that they already know.
Okay, that sounds good.
Does that clarify?
Yeah, that helps a lot because it goes less about I guess that's where the perspective I was trying to ensure that we were supposed to go from. You want us to speak more to the software than you do to the subject matter, not to say, am I got that?
Make sure.
Okay.
To actually make sure that all points will cause students
To interact. Okay.
And use the program. Like we
Okay.
were doing all the way to
What-
so we
right.
got to the teaching part, and then we were doing this.
Okay, I got you now. Okay.
Just wanted to know. I just wanted to know if anybody got a chance to try the purple pie way. Purple pie weight activity while I was doing.
Yes, I did.
You did?
Yes.
So you could probably just lead us to how to get to that, whatever you were doing. You don't have to do it right now if you don't know exactly where to tell us.
No, because I know how to get back to it. You're going to the search.
Okay. Right. I tried the search at one point and it said I could add it to whatever.
It's a one-step equation. So I guess if you press type 1, you'll eventually come up right.
That's what I did and I searched. And
That's how I did your
sorry. Nobody else so that's important. You know, you're using it. Since your colleagues are afraid to give you feedback, we're going to move into break. I think this is a good time to break, and I'm not sure what is going to happen in terms of fixing the technology that we're working with. Pardon me?
He says that once he reboots, he thinks it might solve our problem.
Once what? He tries fixing it?
Once they reboot the system, it should probably solve the problem.
Okay, because another consideration I had was to break at this point and move the next discussion into next week and do both presentations next week. But I suppose
We can do that.
Miss,
yes?
you said next week. I thought we were on for Friday.
Oh, I'm sorry. And thanks for reminding me. Adrian, I realized last week sometime that Friday would not even be possible because I was checking it out. And so it was not an announcement so much as me floating the idea and then checking out the possibility, but it's apparently not possible for one or two reasons. And so it seems Monday is gone. I'm hoping I have not messed up your plans or caused you any major interruption. Go ahead.
I'm gonna see what I can work out, miss, and get back to you.
Okay. Which means then you would have to present this afternoon.
More unlikely. If I happen to go last on Monday, then I would be able to make it.
If you were to go in the afternoon next week?
Yes. Or say around about 10 or after the break, I would be able to make it.
Well, because I'd like to know from the group though if it is okay with everyone, because I think the problem needs to be sorted out.
They,
Bermuda is back?
Yes, we're gonna call our IT person right now to let him know that after Kenny fix it.
Mr. Dixon was suggesting that if you keep getting cut off, even when you call directly to Mona, it may be a problem at your location that needs to be dealt with.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna get him now. Once you guys call him right.
So I'm asking now everyone, would you prefer to do the presentation this afternoon or wait until Monday to see if there's going to be a change in how the system is operating?
But I thought we were ending Friday.
Who is that now? Okay, Crescentiana. I tried for Friday, but Friday is not working for a number of reasons. And so unfortunately Friday is not gonna work.
So how many groups had to present on Friday?
No, class on
Monday,
Friday.
just 2.
Next week, Monday is the next class.
Yeah, but how many of us have to present then?
It's 2.
There are
2 groups.
2 groups. Yeah.
2
2
groups.
more groups to present?
Yes.
Yeah.
But then we have class, don't we have class during this again?
We have
what happened?
No class on Wednesday.
Oh, Jamaica is having their independent
it's a holiday.
sessions. Yes. So it's a
We have
holiday.
no class on Wednesday?
No class.
No
Yeah.
class Wednesday. Alright, so let me just clarify that. Wednesday we have a national holiday, and so everything will be closed down on Wednesday, and so there will be no class on Wednesday.
Okay.
For that reason that we're trying to do the class on Friday, but we'll have to the original schedule for next week Monday because Friday is not possible.
Okay.
That's, I mean, I'm fine. Well, if everybody's in the same mind frame, then we just do that.
I think we should do it on Monday because it does take from the cohesiveness of the presentations. And I think for that reason, I think these guys that are asking for it's a bit aggravated to stop and go.
So anybody against or opposed to us doing the other 2 presentations on Monday?
So we would still have one this afternoon and then 2 on Monday.
No.
No, just 2 on Monday.
We break at this point and allow the technicians time to see if they can fix the system. So we would not resume after break today.
So what happens if we end up with the same problem on Monday? Then what happens?
Truth is, we would just have to work with it and go through.
What about tomorrow and Thursday, and we still have class, so we should have worked the kinks out by then.
I'm hoping that a week would give them time enough to solve whatever problem it is that you're having.
Because I have this problem from last week and it hasn't been solved, so I don't know how much it will happen between now and next week.
I see.
We have class tomorrow, Crescentiana. We have class here in Bermuda tomorrow. And Thursday.
I'm not hearing you clearly.
We have class here tomorrow and Thursday, so even if we don't meet on till Monday, we should have sorted out everything by Monday. We should know it should work because we have class on Tuesday and Thursday still this week.
We think our problem is that we had to change locations. So when we changed locations, we took the software and it's not hooked up to the original connection. So that's why they think they need to reboot it. So we apologize, because last week we were in a different office.
Due to a holiday here.
Are you objecting though? Right, so Crescentiana, are you objecting to us moving the presentation for this afternoon to next week?
Well, I guess we have no choice.
We do have a choice, it's just that we're hoping that the odds would be better if we waited until next week.
Because even if we do one this afternoon, we still have another one to do, so we still have to come in on Monday, right?
Yeah.
To come in on Monday.
So we just do.
So I figure, so can we work with Monday then?
Okay.
Anybody else with any other concerns?
Remember, Miss, that
Yes,
for
we will
Monday.
we'll have your group present second.
Yeah.
Right. Alright, let me apologize again for what is happening. I'm not sure what can fix it, but I'll leave that part to the technical persons. So we're hoping that by next week Monday they'll be sorted out.
It's their internet connection really that is having them up and they have to keep calling back. Ours is keeping the connection with the
Yes,
other
ours
job.
is fine, right, but
Ours is
in
fine.
terms of, I thought the whole system worked together. I'm saying about that part of it.
Yeah, it would be their tech team over there.
Right, so I think our tech would be
Oh, well, I can
something on this one.
Alright.
Because it's difficult to operate with Corona because we'll just go face to face.
Yeah.
So, alright, so ladies and gentlemen, again, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me or call. The assignment due today, I guess we don't necessarily need to talk about that, except you have any question. Right.
Yes, Miss.
Oh, you said yes, Adrian, yes meaning?
Yeah. You're saying that if we did any rough work in relation to the assignment, we could probably scan it and send it to you.
Are you sending a soft copy?
Remember, it would be difficult to use a computer to outline the rough work, so.
Oh, alright, let me explain what I meant. Are you going to submit a hard copy to Montego Bay and then they will send it up?
No, I'm just gonna send it directly to you.
Oh, okay. Alright, well you could do the scanning. I'm fine. As a matter of fact, I was gonna tell you the same rough work you have, just put it into the folder or whatever you're putting everything else in and send it, because I understand that your assignments are couriered from one campus to the next. Whichever one, and they'll work related to it, but I'm not
So this one will be the last one. Every time they
If I did it, so it's not going to be extra so
I know.
That's so what I
That's why I said you
Right, you gotta know how to write. See, my problem is I can do this, but I can't write it in other places.
Some behind. You can actually build it to see Yes.
And this tool standing behind this tool.
Right.
Standing
And the corner one, this would probably be the corner.
Yeah, and this time one block
Going down.
And this is going on 2 blocks. Alright.
That answered that question.
I don't want to go, I'm not saying
I see the pattern, but we can't come up with a general. If it's
Did everybody get a chance to complete their assignment?
Yeah.
Was that yes or?
No, for me though.
For general
Sorry, forgot about that.
Oh, it's so fine. It's a pattern. When I put that together, so 100 page. So, a page. 100 page.
It's 222. 222. 1, 2, 1. No one.
Some of just try to start, right? That's something I need to work. So I'm going to do some of this. I can increase it when I want. And subtract one. I don't want it. Instead of
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, have a good day. I'll see you on Monday.
Okay, see you, miss.
Bye. Okay, take care. Just look at it and I'll read it.
and this is mute.
So what did you see that?
See the forward here.
Yes, I'll do it up. Yes, he said bad stuff. Let's do it. He's a king of home. She was up. Oh man, come to find it. Come on, I'm so much. Sure, but what did you write for this? That's what I'm saying. What did you write for this? Meaning, you guys in sequences?
It's another sequence, right? Because that's what I am looking for.
Oh, that's what this is?
Mm-hmm.
I know what it was.
That's why I said, can you give me all the, it was one that actually had the
script on it, which I figured it would, but I didn't know how to write it.
No, it was one that had like this table. And I actually had this and that. And that's how it was on
No, she can sort of I didn't know when I wrote this like this, this like this. This took me all my little trip on that craze. I'm coloring in boxes and see I end up even erasing stuff.
Because I think I did that, but what you notice is that it's the
It goes up by.
But it's not consistent, because like this pattern is correct, it's consistent.
You
But then
subtracted by
this pattern
one.
is not consistent. When I did 5 and I went across like that, when I changed the pattern, the tiles was not the same. See how it's not, this is 9.
But basically, this is the part, I didn't get number 1, so that's number 1 there.
This is number 1, yes.
So I need a number 2.
I was saying that when you have to look at it, look at it as a stack, right? So that's 1, and then it goes up 1, 2, 3 stack. And then it's another.
Oh, you're looking at it from that perspective.
Right, so look at it like that, that's where you're, so you're starting with your 1, so it's, and then you could do it like this. So your first stack is 1, your second stack is 3, your third stack is 6. So then to get your number sequence.
Up to third stack be 6, 6 what?
6 things, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, how much it's gonna be?
Because you gotta find
Right,
that
so that's
series.
how I make it 1. So you set the levels
Yes, that's right.
is by, is increased by 1. See, so that's 8 plus 8 plus 9. That's the total of
Oh,
making
shit,
45.
yeah.
So at a level of 9.
Because me and Crystal were actually talking about, yeah.
It's gonna be 45. At a
And
level of 10, it's gonna be plus that.
Well, how you read it out,
plus
that's
10.
right.
Right, so you do
I
that,
actually
And
did.
that's how I did.
but when you
So
so
I
now
divide
your
that
formula
to
will be n plus 1, n plus 1, and then I did c for the number of cubes.
Yeah.
Equal C?
Well, I said the number of cubes that you need. So like, let's look at the
Well, how
first
come it's
one.
plus C? I'm confused.
Hmm?
Well, I said
But
plus
you're adding
C.
Because when you go up 1 stack, right?
Yeah.
So I do 1 stack, that's my 1 stack, and then so
Plus
1 plus
1,
1,
it's gonna be 2.
and it's gonna be 1
So
cube.
what's this gonna be? C is gonna be equal to
Well,
what?
it's 0, because you're gonna use, no, it's 1. Is it 3?
Cube is equal to, C is gonna be equal to what? So what's M? M represents what?
The number of cubes.
Number of cubes. And C is equal to what?
The actual stack, or you can say the stack, like that.
Okay, the level. So this is the number of cubes.
Tell how much it did now, reboot.
So this is your
And
first
this
one,
is the
that's just
level.
1.
This
1
is
plus
the level.
0.
So what at number of cubes is 1 plus 1, and the level we're at is 1.
That one was N.
So that's gonna be 3. The level we're at
Because me and
is
Crystal
2.
discussed
It's
it
not
yesterday.
3,
but
I'm
that's not-
sorry, this is, number 2 is 3, because you're gonna have 1, 2, 3
Right.
cubes.
Right.
So you're gonna do 2,
So 1, you know what, number of cubes is 1 plus 1 is 2, but the level is 0.
I think what they want you to do.
Level is 0.
Right.
That's how it is, something like that. Right, so that's how mine's work.
Okay.
Because then right through 0,
And then you do
0,
like,
see,
right.
They want you to have any pattern.
So you have 1 and 1. When
Tiles
you have, when you're
all
at
of
level
this
2,
together. So basically, in this
Three,
same pattern, how many tiles you
this
get
is
out of
actually
it?
3 tiles,
that's the
and
This
that's
is
how,
seven.
that's
the number of
6.
tiles you need.
And this
So
is
that's
another
what it is, you have to
pattern.
subtract,
Five.
that's how it is.
You have to
It's the,
subtract.
it's the
And the
previous
other
one.
one is, take this
That's
out,
what
it's
your
three,
C is.
three.
So this,
So this means
It's
this
mine
is
is the previous
n
level,
plus
mine
1,
is 1.
no, plus the previous level.
Yeah.
Because with 1
M plus
is
1
0.
plus the previous level, okay, that
C
makes
is the
sense, now
previous
that
level.
makes sense, right, right, so previous level, which is what I did here, because see, when I add 1, 2 there, this will take you to level 5, right, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so this was 4, this is the original thing, which is that, right?
Because it stops at
So this is
4,
the
right?
original, right, and then when we do 5, we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so we have to add 5, and that's a point, see? There, so we did 7, like the asinus, for this thing here, it would be here. So that would be the axis.
No, but see, this is 7 by.
This is 7 by 7, right? So, but this is when you're at level 6. This Y represents a level 6. So that will stop right here.
That's too much confusion.
So let me, okay, look, let's look at, we're all looking at all these other axes, right? If we added a cube to this, just to the design, to make it a point, right? This is your point, it's gonna be right here.